In this week's Bob Grebe's Virginia, we take a look at one of the most powerful weapons of World War II. It was called the bomb. Not an atomic bomb, in this case, a computer. It was created to disarm an equally powerful German device.
I'm designing a machine that will allow us to break every message.
Alan Turing's creation is the subject of the award-winning film, The Imitation Game.
It is an incredible machine, incredible piece of history.
The bomb was Britain's answer to Germany's complex messenger, the Enigma Machine.
It's beautiful. It's the greatest encryption device in history, and the Germans use it for all communications.
The key role that the cracking of the Enigma code and the Enigma machines played in World War II was that it allowed the Allies to know and understand what it was that the Germans were thinking. So decisions could be made in the full knowledge that German intentions were known, and Allied responses, of course, remained secret.
Before Turing and his team at Bletchley Park developed the bomb, German codes generated on Enigma machines were unbreakable.
Let me try, and we'll know for sure.
The film brings details back to life that had been under wraps for decades after the war. It also renews interest in the Enigma, like this one on display at the George C. Marshall Foundation on the campus of VMI in Lexington.
The story of the code breaking and the Enigma machine actually only came to light comparatively recently, within the last 20 or so years. And even now, people who worked on that project, those that are still alive, are reasonably tight-lipped about it. So to have an Enigma machine here and really to represent that link with the past in such a secret link is absolutely fascinating.
The ciphering mechanisms of the Enigma made the tool so powerful.
Even today, I believe, it would take a lot of computing power to translate what it is that is being encrypted.
The Marshall Foundation commemorates not only George C. Marshall, but also the time in which he lived. There are very few original Enigma machines left in the world, and the foundation is delighted to have one to share with its visitors.
The general public is beginning to understand exactly what went on at Bletchley Park, exactly what an Enigma machine is and how it contributed to the war effort. So to have one here in Virginia at the Marshall Foundation, tremendous asset and a wonderful way to bring history and bring Marshall to life.
And the technology there is absolutely incredible.
It really is.
Not only in the Enigma machine, but obviously in the bomb, to be able to figure out the code. I mean, there was mechanisms inside there where if you typed an A, it would translate it to an S, and then that S would then translate into something else, something else, something else, and then finally it would show up on the piece of paper as a T.
And to make this happen in the 40s, not,
right,
with the help of today's type of technology, is just unbelievable.
It is. So I still have not gotten out to see the movie yet, but I got to see it because now we've, and if you just look at it, it's such an unassuming device, the Enigma machine. You would just look at it and go, oh, well, that's some sort of World War II typewriter.
Yeah.
No,
it's
it
awesome.
wasn't. And they say that the war ended at least 2 years earlier because they were able to decipher those codes. So really, really cool stuff. So go check that out in Lexington at the George C. Marshall Foundation.